All right, Shalom. This is a hard one by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kwadash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Shalom to you, Akim, Nakwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Yeah, man, this here is going to be a quick response dealing with this video that the elder Pastor Hard put up going at these this new camp split from the old camp Sicarri with Deacon. He calls himself a deacon, now he calls himself a priest, you know. Um, First he was a rapper. He's like, you don't know what the hell. Now he's considered a priest. I'm sure he's aiming to one day be a high priest, like his old leader. But I just want to do a quick response, man, because one, these guys here are bearing false witness, and they know it. They try to catch you up and catch somebody up in their words. There's a video from the past that I remember watching live back in the day when it was up there, and Polite walked up, and everybody know the story, all right? And Sakari has been that camp has been cursed ever since, man. Maybe not some of the new members, but just as far as doctrine and etiquette, out there teaching with hats, teaching with firearms on them, strippers at the Passover, false doctrine with uh, disrespecting Paul, teaching with a bald head, making filthy lucre off this teachings, off the doctrine, man. I still don't understand how all these dudes got all this goddamn money, man. Hundreds of $1,000s, 200,000s of dollars. I had many people offer to give me money for teaching. And I just said no, man. I don't need it. I'll come up with another way of finding some finances. I may barely have $50 in my pocket a lot of times, but I'm thankful for my daily bread. I don't get it with these dudes, man, making a business out of this truth. So there's a lot I disagree with from these guys. I remember in the past, this guy here uh, punched one of these young brothers in the face. Now every page he jumps on, he's like, "No, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm not trying to do that, brother. No, but at the same time, they're bearing false witness. You see that? All right. So that's not being brotherly. There's a scripture for that. Matter of fact, that's not being brotherly, man. I'm gonna get that real quick. I'm gonna get a couple precepts on deck. All right, because there's a lot to say about this guy, man. I remember he was rapping, coming out with videos, looking like Sicarri on the video, acting all hard, walking like this and shit down the video. Yeah, surfing like I'm tubular. When I heard this dude say I'm surfing like I'm tubular, I knew he was wicked. I don't know how, but I just knew. And even recently, uh, was in the Alizé of Sicarri, his old leader, exposed him for the foul nature that he has of not being brotherly. And he's showing that lack of brotherhood or brotherly integrity once again by disrespecting the elders who are men that have families. Some brothers have children, and you calling them grapists. Get rid of the G. Boldly calling them that. Now I've watched it, witnessed it, even saw Alizé going to join the camp in GMS out there. I forgot where it was though. Is it LA or somewhere? But anyway, I remember. I remember when he left the camps. I remember when Polite walked up on the elders and he asked them that question because really Polite disagrees with the Most High. But what did the Most High say? Let's get that real quick. All right, let me get that real quick. What did the Most High say about it? There you go. Isaiah, let's go there real fast before we even get started. Before we even get started. Before we go another further, let's start off with this one. All right. It says here, Matthew 7 and 15, beware of false prophets, man. All right. You got false prophets and you got false teachers, which come to you in sheep's clothing. See, they come to you acting like they're men of the Lord, calling themselves high priest, calling themselves deacon, all these different titles. But inwardly, they are ravening wolves, man. All right, ravening wolves. You know, plucking off any bit of flesh, anything they can from any direction, man. Ravening wolves that'll snatch you away from your salvation. All right. So let me get this real quick. So we got to beware of these type of people. Um, Isaiah 55 and 8. Let's get that. Isaiah 55 and 8. 'Cause I remember when Polite walked up to the elders and he asked them a question. He said, "Yo, excuse me, do you believe in that, great RAPE in the Bible?" I'm not gonna go into that topic. I'm gonna do a whole lesson on it. I've done it before, but I'll do a lesson again. This is a follow up because clearly we had our own government. The Israelites, we had a government, right? First, you got to understand that, and with a government comes what laws, not just um, you know, uh, the laws that were given to Moses, but you also had laws that governed the people. All right, right, and so we had laws to cover every situation. All right, you even had laws that dealt with a man finding a woman. All right, you had laws dealing with the age of women. All right, sorry if I hear somebody out there damn screaming. They've been bugging out here lately, man. Babylon, boy. It's 6 in the morning. Somebody there screaming out their damn out their mind right now. But anyway, so we have to understand this, man. We can't be emotional. In their situation, they're being emotional, right? So I remember when Polite walked up and he asked the elders that question. And when you ask a man that question, it says what? Be apt to teach and be ready to give answer when a man asks you what's your reason of salvation. So you have to give answers. So if somebody asks me that and they say, "Hey, do you believe in that?" I say, "Hey, it's in the Bible. Can you do it now? No. Common sense. There's a lot of things you can't do right now. Does that mean it's our intention to do so? No. A lot of us were born in this society. Um, I grew up loving shrimp. What you call shrimp, but that don't mean I got to eat it. It's unlawful. Meaning we naturally don't like certain things in this society. All right. So now let me get to this point. It says what Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. So humans' ways are not of the Most High. Especially when you caught in your damn emotions. The same way the Lord said, this right here. I want to know what would Deacon Hakah do in this situation. All right. 35 and 11. Check this out. This is Second Chronicles 35 and 11. Because in the ancient times, things were more brutal, man. A lot of us wouldn't have lasted a day in the ancient times with the mindset we have right now. Even during the Byzantine Empire, you would walk into a certain kingdom or palace, and they have poop and excrement all over the floor because they didn't have a sewage system set up. People would just be pooping right on the floor amongst Esau. We would we would be we would drop, you know, and be in the spirit world at that point, being in that situation. All right. So let me get this real quick because these are certain things that happened in the ancient times that are the ways of the Most High, man. Now, even in the kingdom, the Lord said we're going to dash their little ones against a stone. Could we do that now? Hell no, you go to jail. Is it our intent to do that? No, because I don't walk around like a psycho thinking about doing this to children. But in the kingdom, the Lord said, what? Their heart shall meditate terrors. So you're going to be meditating, thinking about how to bring this judgment just the same way the angels do for the Most High. All right. So now, Second Chronicles 35 and 11. And they killed the Passover, and the priests sprinkled the blood from their hands, and the Levites flayed them. So what would you do? I dare one of y'all to go out in the middle of the street, say that you're a priest, Mr. Haka. Say that you're a priest, take your lamb, bring it out there screaming and hooting and hollering out in the middle of the street and cut its throat and say that you're an Israelite. What's gonna happen? You're gonna go to jail. All right. What's that guy Charleston White that was talking all that trash about the brothers, talking all that trash about the Most High, talking Charleston White, talking all that wickedness, same way these guys are doing, talking about the brotherhoods. Now look at Charleston White. He's in jail with 15 years to life for spitting and spraying pepper spray at a cat on video. It was that animal cruelty. Peter got his ass. He was like, F Peter. So if you were to do this to a lamb for Passover, you would go to jail. So can you do that right now? No. You have to go to a slaughterhouse, you have to go to a farm, something like that. All right. Let's get another one. Let's get one more. Leviticus 20 and 13. I want to ask him what he would do in these situations. Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So we can't do this right now. We can't put them out their misery and send them to the spirit world because we would go to jail in this society under this current government. So under our government, the government of Israel, we had laws in place in case a man met a woman and he took her. Now they got it in their psychotic mind that if you meet a woman, you're gonna beat her up and take her. See, they haven't talked about that part. Would you beat her up? Why would you beat up a child of the Lord? That's a daughter of the Most High. So to take a woman is different than physically beating on her. All right, but to take a woman is not wicked in the eyes of the Most High. So you saying you can do it? No, you wouldn't want to do that today. But you're saying it's lawful if you got to, if you ain't no if, because yeah, here I'm gonna play the video a little bit from Haka and the other guy, I forgot his name. They're like, yeah, but so if a man walked into a club or he was behind the wall, he didn't have to worry about getting caught. And bro, who cares about your scenarios? That shit ain't happening. All right, the brothers that's in this truth, they ain't doing that. And even Elder Pastor Har said it, like, yo, if he would have really put that out there and said people men can do that today, they would be in jail right now. But he wasn't saying you can do it. Damn demons. That's what Pastor Hart called them, demons too. You know, I'm gonna show, look at the title of the video. Look at this. It says meet GMS. Why they gotta meet GMS? See what I'm saying? Corny, man. Some people don't even know they corny. Meet GMS. They already people already know who GMS is. What are you talking about? See, what this guy is doing is the same old trick. All right, same old trick that all of them got rich off of. See, he remembers how Alizé got his foundation. How did Polite get his foundation? How did what's that Edomite name? I call him Dr. Edom. I'm the one that coined him, Dr. Edom. What's his name? Vocab. Vocab, Dr. Edom Malone. There's a video floating around out there. If I ever find them, play it. But I remember watching it live. And he said out his own mouth, Vocab Malone. He said, yeah, man, I got my start. Not talking about when he went to the seminary art school like this guy here. You seminary art dudes, man. Uh, but I remember Vocab was like, yo, he got started off of Polite. I remember. Now, if Vocab see this, I dare him to tell me I'm lying. There's a video out there. He said, I got started really when Polite got started. And he started something called going into Hebrew Israelism. He created that terminology off of Polite because Polite was looking into the Hebrew Israelites. So he started looking into the Hebrew Israelites. And then what did they do? They monetized it off of the topic of RAPE. Next thing you know, Sicarri, before or after, they started pushing that. What's his name? Alizé. Camp wasn't that big then. Next thing you know, people started joining up with him, going against the elders of GMS, calling them grapists, and they got bigger from that point. People forgot about that. I remember that was their foundation, going against the elders in rebellion, and they got fame off of that. And they got a name off of that. And then they got money, which is the rule to the game off of that. Damn rappers, man. So this guy here teaching with a bald head, edged up beard. I want to edge my shit up. Goddamn, bro. Sheesh. Baseball caps. I don't know, man. These baseball caps, man. I might need me one of them. Psych. I remember when I'm gonna move on, man. But you gotta jest with these guys. You can't take them serious, man. But I remember a video from the heckler. He put a video out and he said it showed these guys and they had shirts. He was like, got my gold shining, man. He was look at him with his gold shining. It's Sicarri. They had the Sicarri shirts with the gold. But anyway, let's move on. Look, meet GMS, a black colt. Bro, man, imagine standing in front of Yahweh Shai is present, but they don't believe in that. They can't believe in Yahweh Shai talking like this. I would never lie and talk like this on the elders and the brothers. He calling them a black cult, man. You pushing that agenda, that energy out to the world. One, you know for a fact the elders and Akim, we don't go by black Hebrew Israelites. Y'all do. We never went by black Hebrew Israelites. But you so disrespectful, even call them a black cult. See, trying to be disrespectful, trying to provoke people, trying to get fame because he got to get his numbers up. He need that money. All right. Sicarii already, what's his name? Alazar already exposed this guy for being disloyal, unbrotherly. And this is not brotherly, man. Not spiritual. Black cult that wants to take little girls. So he putting it out there saying that the elders and the Akim are a black cult and they want to take little girls. But in the video, watch what he say.
You demon.
Oh, the Pastor, man. You demon. He right. This dude is a demon, man. I truly believe so. I don't even see the sincerity in this guy. This guy might be sincere, but sincerely wrong in a lot of situations. This guy is. I don't see his sincerity, man. It's all about money. All right. It's all about money, clout, pride, ego. You know, views, clicks, and likes.
So you everything that they just did, they say is lawful. Now, for the record,
They say it's lawful according to history. Bonehead. There's nothing more to talk about. Once they say no, we talking about in the kingdom and in the past. And then you ask the elders, would you do that now? They say no. What is there else to talk about, bro? Okay, cool then. That makes sense. It's in the past, and under that governing body of Israel, these things would happen. Would the women get brutalized and just beat up? No. That's what this cycle is thinking in his head. But you, in the ancient times, you would be able to take a woman. That's in the scriptures. You can even, was you gonna walk to her, get a phone number? You can walk up and put a bracelet on her, but when you get her in that room, you're gonna take her. Most of these women want to be taken. They don't want you to just wait on them. Like they want you to make the first move, as they say. Things have changed now. It's real sensitive out here, so it's kind of mutual with the man and the woman. A lot of men don't want to put themselves out there like that. So, but anyway, remember, don't forget the title. Meet GMS Black Cult that wants to take little girls. Remember, he said that he titled it. It's on his page. Deacon Destruction Mode. He's definitely in destruction mode. You are definitely in destruction mode. He got his little symbol now. See, all that is um, marketing, man. Like, what are y'all outside of this truth? Why ain't you marketing something else, somewhere else? I just don't get it, man. Y'all dudes with this money, with the truth.
record, they don't say, "Hey, you guys, go out there and do it right now," but they
Ain't no, up. What he say? He said they don't go out there and say, "You guys." He said he's saying it out of his own shithole. Listen to what he's saying.
do it right now, but they say it's lawful.
Right?
So you everything that they just did, they say is lawful. Now, for the record, they don't say, "Hey, you guys, go out there and do it right now," but they say it's lawful.
So why would you title your video this then? If you, if you're saying that the elders are not saying you can go out and do it right now, why don't you title your video that? They're not they're not telling people to go out there and start grabbing damn women, gripping them up like Trump said, grab them by the box. But instead, he titles his video that they want to take little girls, but he's saying out his mouth a different thing, eh, you know. But nobody in the comment boards noticed that. He titled it that their intention is to get little girls and take them, which is against the law, bro. You're bearing not only bearing false witness spiritually, but this is illegal. This is illegal right here. You can get your shit shut down, your page shut down, your business shut down, all kind of shit. You can get sued for that. That's bearing. You're lucky the elders ain't going to the law of the Gentiles again. You know, 'Cause they can get you for this. This is false allegations, man. Saying that they want to take little girls, man. People got families out here, bro. Just so y'all can get 25% of GMS. Look at y'all, bro. Sad, man. This is sad. Sad, man. But anyway, the point is, they said this out of their mouth that the elders are not telling people to go out there and do it, but they titled it as if they're telling people to go out there and do it. Can't make this up.
That means if they did do it, it wouldn't be wrong in God's eyes. It wouldn't be a sin, but Esau might jack him up. Go ahead.
That's a fact. Once again, there's many laws that we couldn't keep in this society, like unaliving a sodomite, according to this, to remove that, to purge that evil from amongst our people. Or let's go one more. Let's go here. Deuteronomy 21. Is this the right one? I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, Deuteronomy 21 and 18. I want to ask Hakai what he feels about this one. And this goes for daughters too, not only sons, because you got some daughters that were harlots at that time, or that might be stubborn or disrespectful to their parents. Now, okay, so now is the thing was, I'm gonna do a lesson on it too, but you couldn't covet anything from your brother, from your neighbor. So you couldn't take his wife, couldn't take his cattle, anything, not even his daughter or his son, as a slave, your servants. But you couldn't take his daughter as your wife and just take her and not pay her a certain amount of shekels of silver. See, we had laws in place for things, man. Now, if you did take a woman and she cried out for help, that is against the law. You taking somebody else's wife. But if you took her, you had to deal with her for the rest of your life. You don't know what kind of package you opening up there. We had to pay the father some shekels of silver. Other than that, it would be theft. All right. Deuteronomy 21 and 18. What do you think about this, Mr. Deacon? Hassad, that's his name. Hassadyam. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them. So, a lot of these children are rebellious today. If you whip their behind, they still buck up against you. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gates of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, This is our stubborn, our this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. All the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he shall be unalived. So shalt so shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. And if any man commit a sin worthy of being unalived, and he be put to death, and then hanged on a tree. Can you imagine you did that to somebody, hang somebody in the gallows right now, your son? See, you couldn't be emotional back then. You'd get destroyed. You had to do. That's why I read that first scripture. My ways are not your ways. Man is emotional, man. All right. Man is emotional. You got to understand the ways of the Most High, and understand what the Lord said. He said, "What? He sent us here to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves." You know, honor your wife as fellow inheritors of salvation. So you ain't gonna be out here beating on your wife. A lot of dudes doing that. That never gets talked about. So um, so you can't be emotional, right? Because if you read this to somebody, they say, "Damn, you would do that to your own son." If the Most High told me to, yes, I would hand him over to the elders of the city. If he was disrespectful like that, like real disrespectful, trying to fight the mother or fight the dad, then you hand them over. You wouldn't just say get out like they do in America. But if you do that here, you're going to jail for life. They don't care. Well, my son was being wicked, Your Honor, and God said in the Bible, you're going to jail. All right, grabbing a woman and taking her, you're going to jail. That's common sense. So that means it's lawful to do it. Yes, this right here would be lawful to do, but you're not going to do it in this society. They playing on words, man. So, uh, They playing on words, So, and what they're really doing is playing on the emotions of women out there. All right, and trying to pull at brothers. Hey, don't you want to come over here? Check this out. Same thing the devil do, right? Enticing. Dude's wicked, man. And at the end, this dude Hassad, he put a hat on, showing off their brand. Now, hat barely fit his damn head. Shit shaped like this damn G, ain't it? But he put his hat on in rebellion. Yeah, we're gonna wear our hats too. And this dude start chuckling, little demon laugh. It's all there, bro. All you gotta do is just watch. Just watch you dudes, and you're exposing yourself, just like any tree out here in the woods would do. Expose what's on the inside: gluttony, envy, disloyalty, lying. These are things that the Lord hates, man.
Yeah, well, if you're talking about grape, you can grape. That's in the Lord because you guys are full of emotion. You guys, you with your what do you call it? The what is that called? A university, whatever the hell you call it.
Seminary,
Well, if you whatever the hell it is, what
seminaries.
the hell I can't think.
He went to the seminary art school, So was right, man. So he said, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, Matthew 7:15. But inwardly they are ravening wolves, man. Look at that. Come all innocent. Yes, brother. Yes, but no, I'm not trying to interrupt you, brother. No, I'm not. No, the whole time he there and antagonize you and talk shit. This guy here, right? Seminary art graduate. So, but yeah, it's hypocrisy, man. Not only hypocrisy because they're claiming to be prophets, men of the Lord, and they're not moving as such, but they're also moving in the spirit of lying, all right, and not being brotherly. You want proof on that? Look at this guy here. Let's see what he got to say. The silent one. Wait, hold on. Look at this guy. Hurt him. They hurt him. They hurt this guy Alazar with the same tactics he used against the elders. Get up to a certain point and then bounce, and he started his own thing and getting money off of it. Look at that. Cash App. We already know about this guy. This guy. So do men gather figs of thistles? So this guy is hurt, you know, because of what they did. And there's more to it. He said, yo, that dude Deacon allegedly had somebody shoot at this guy and empty a whole clip because they hated him so much. You gotta be a wicked dude, man, for somebody to empty a whole clip. They hate your ass. You might be doing some shit out there, and he know about it. So it's a lot of dirt that came out because of this video. Y'all should go watch it. You know, Deacon Hakai. So I'm gonna play a little clip. Hear what he's saying. Ooh, hold up. Fair use, fair use. Hold up. Oh my god. Mm, 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 mm. Disloyal. That's one. Nope. I ain't hear nothing. I was I ain't hear him saying he was loyal. I just hear him call he diverted and started talking about the elders now. See, these guys want people to be scared of them. It's all about ego. Run there evil for evil. So he said, "There's too much going on. I'm gonna get off that. They got too many commercials. But yeah, y'all should go watch this video. Did Chief Priest Gorilla, Gorilla Hebrew finally crash out on Deacon Hakai? You know, it's on this guy Prince of Power. He be going off on the names. In the beginning of his video, he'll say like four different names of the Lord. So you gotta be careful with him too. And he making money off. Yeah, these dudes funny, man. But yeah, let's get some scripture now. I'm gonna start wrapping this up. I want to play all the clips, but I'm sure your imagination can, see that these dudes are false prophets and hypocrites. All right. So let's get a couple of precepts. The Lord said, "What? My ways are not your ways." Revelation 21. Let's get Revelations 21 and 8. It says, "What?" No, verse start from 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things. I will be his power, and he shall be my son. That's the goal. That's the goal. Not worrying about calling people grapists and lying on them and shit like that. For what? I need 25% of your members to join Lions Den this week. I know it's brother. Come down to the altar. Take my hand. It was like they were pleading. If they could just, I just, I don't want it to. I just hope that 25% of you brothers over there at GMS would just, yo, we've seen that before at these Christian churches. All right. Revelation 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and unalivers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters. So all of these are classification of the things the Lord hate. Guess what's in there too, Mr. Hakka? And all liars. Not just like somebody lied about this a lot. No, all liars, man. That's a damn lie when you say the elders want to take little girls. You're lying. Because you got this man looking, if he was in your face, he would look you in your face. He looked Alizar in the eyes. Apostle Hart looked right at him and he said, "No, that's not what we're telling people to do." He looked at polite. "No, we're not telling people to do that. But if I wanted to, yes, we are judged of no man." That's 50-50 because in this society, you're going to be judged at the courts. You're going to jail. So, but in the end, the Lord wouldn't judge you for that. You brutalize a woman, that's different. You take somebody's daughter, you're going to jail. You take somebody's daughter, you're stealing. You had to pay them like $13, and that goes into um, trafficking, prostitution today. So we don't have no right to be doing that anyway in this society, in the condition we're in. We don't even have right to stone somebody and unalive them for being sodomites. The Lord said, "He that is without sin cast ye the first stone." So in this society, we're not going to be taking any women. Why is this topic on the table? Because these guys are looking for fame and they're trying to get their name out there, their new name they got. What does it say right here? Look. Where is it at? Where is it at? Anyway, I can't see it right now. But if you go on Sicarri's. I mean, these guys here page. They call themselves Genesis now. They disrespecting the Bible, calling themselves Genesis. They're not the be. They're not the beginning of anything. They're the beginning of more bullshit and drama and lies and hypocrisy. But at the bottom of this guy's page, it says their end is our beginning. Whose end? Who you talking about? Sicario now? Or you talking about Esau? You know? So look at that title, Meet GMS. Black cult that wants to take little girls. And how many people saw this video? They got 600 something likes, man. It's crazy, yo. That's madness, bro. Off a lie. You lying. You know, when I heard the elder say it, I didn't take it there. I was like, yeah, he talking about in history and he talking about in the future. Um, children, daughters would marry that young and boys would marry that young. And just because the scriptures say a man marrying a young maiden, it don't have to be an old man dealing with a young woman. It could have been two young people meeting, and the boy could take that girl in the kingdom and in the ancient times. But then you look at the stories with King David in his old age, he got him a young maiden. They brought him a young woman. So you're saying King David was a pedo? That's my question to them. Is he saying that King David was a pedo? Because he was just like John Amos. John Amos, what did that girl put out? She put out a video recently about John Amos from Good Times, the dad that just passed into the transition. And she came out and said, yeah, he loved this when she was all over. She satisfied him before he passed on in his old age. Same thing they did with King David. So these guys are being emotional. I don't even think they're being emotional. I think they're sensationalizing the situation, this topic, and they're playing on the emotions of other people. All right. So let me go here now. I'm not gonna play any more of their clips. I just want to get some scriptures. So the Lord said, "What? All liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death." So you don't want to be playing around with shit like that up there lying, joking around. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, they do. Yeah, jughead ass voice. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was madness, man. All right, you can tell he clearly was trying to be like Alizar, hirelings. All them people that was in Sicarri, he just bounced on them. Disloyal, hirelings. Now he's trying to pull them over there. On his page, it said, "We are not affiliated with Sicarri." It's like, it's so petty, man. Y'all petty. I'm thankful the Lord don't have me moving like none of them out there. Thank you. How about Shemal Shai, man? All right. Bearing false witness. The scripture say you're not supposed to do that. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick before we go to the next one. And it's right before the precept, which is the topic of discussion. Exodus 20 and uh here you go. 16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. And thy neighbor, the word neighbor just means brother. So that's why they try to call them a black cult, so they don't have to treat them like brothers. All right. Thou shalt not bear false witness, homie. You bearing false witness against your brothers, your people. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's get Matthews. So like it. Matthews 7:2. Matthew 7:2. No, 7:1. Judge not that ye be not judged. Right. You're gonna cast judgment on people, but before you cast that judgment, you're supposed to get yourself right first. All right. So this dude clearly got three fingers pointing back at himself while he pointing the fingers at the elders. Hypocrite, for disloyal, lying, but he busy pointing at them, calling them grapists. Matthew 7:2. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, man. See what happened to Polite? Look what happened to him, man. Look what happened to Charleston White, talking shit about the Israelites, and look where he at. Look what happened to Polite, man. He wound up becoming what he was pointing at the elders call. Boy, let me find out y'all two is on that too. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own? All right. They're not even considering that they're being hypocrites and liars, bro. You busy pointing at the elders lying on them. You ain't even dealing with the issues that you have about Sicarri saying you're disloyal. Come on, explain that. Come on, repent to that. You telling the elders to repent, and you'll take the video down. Nobody care about your video being up. That's a proof of your hypocrisy, a proof of your lying when judgment day comes. Leave it up there. I've been lied on before. Look at a war, what call them a war, Mississippi. Those boneheads that jumped out there and lied on me, and I never responded. I left it out there. Yeah, keep them videos up there. You gonna have to live with that when the Lord judge you. Don't take them down. All right. So why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye? Right, trying to take the little tiny splinter and look at it like it's a big giant beam. Look at this, y'all. Look, they grapists. Yeah, dude. But you ain't considering the beam that is in your own eye. Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote of that out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thy own eye, man. Thou hypocrite. That's what they are, hypocrites. Hypocrites, man. First cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. All right. So he had to deal with his own issues before he could come out and say, "Yeah, it ain't right. You ain't seeing right, man." They clearly telling you like, "No, we didn't say that." And yeah, I said it, but not in that way. That's not what I meant. Yes, in the past, that's what our people used to do. Not brutalizing the women, but they would be taken. You ain't come up to us, hey, have your number, madam. Yeah, some brothers were smoother. They would walk up and put I think it was Isaac. He had a servant put the bracelets and things on the woman. All right. But you ain't gonna be asking. You're gonna take it when you get in that tent, like Jacob did. So let's keep going. That's right, man. False judgment, bro. That's what this is. For fame and for your followers, which Romans 12:9. I just need 25% of y'all. I know it is out there. I know 25%. Well, I don't know. I hope. Like Pastor Hart said, hope deferred is not hope, man. Romans 12:9. Let love, claim to love the Most High, love the brotherhood, the community. Let love be without dissimulation, right? What did they say? What did these guys say when they left Sicarri, what was the first thing they said in their video? We don't care what y'all think. Mind y'all business. But you care what people think about this. See that? When the finger pointing at you, you want people not to care. First video he made talking about them leaving. You mind your business, man. Just it's none of y'all business. It's in house and this and that. We don't care what y'all think. We don't like y'all. We never join in y'all other camps. But you want everybody to care about this. Then you want 25% of those people to join you. It's crazy, man. All right. Revelation 12 and 9. I mean, Romans 12 and 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil and cleave to that which is good. So pull away from these evil acts, man. Teaching with a baseball cap on, covering that bald ass head. A couple people in the camps that got baldies. Yeah, the Lord using Elder Pastor Hart to point y'all out. Be kindly affectionate, affection one to another with brotherly love, not with disloyalty, not with lying. You see that? Not with disloyalty and not with hypocrisy and not with lying on brothers. That is not brotherly. And honor preferring one another, meaning preferring another brother over you. Don't sit there and discredit them and lie on them. But would you treat others as you would want to be treated? You don't want nobody lying on you, man. Putting that out there, they want to take little girls. Like, do you hear that, man? You hear what y'all saying? You know the elders not out there doing that. You know it. But you're just trying to get a name and you're being petty. Get back. Evil for evil. I'm gonna hit you back since you hit me. The elders got on me, well, I'm gonna lie on them. All right. That's all that's going on here. Some childish shit. Nigga raise their eyebrows so they tough now. Grow a beard, hunch your shoulders, you tough now. But you can't handle this. You emotional when it come to the scriptures. Go to First Corinthians 10. Yeah, First Corinthians 10. Let's go to 23 real quick. All right, First Corinthians 10 and 23. All of y'all being exposed, man. You're exposing your damn self. All things are lawful for me. That's what Paul was saying. Y'all don't like Paul. They don't like Paul. That's why they teach with their baseball caps on. They don't like Paul, man. All things are lawful for me. But Paul was saying, yeah, he can. All things are lawful, right? Especially even according to the law. But he was saying everything was lawful. That he could do anything at that moment because we've been forgiven. But all things are not expedient, right? We shouldn't live in sin. But also, some of the laws were not expedient. All right, they would not help what we're trying to do here. And so he's like, yeah, but you said you only saying that because you wouldn't grape somebody or grab a woman because you'll go to jail because of Esau. That's correct. So do that mean that's my intention to go just grab a woman? No. Most most women got diseases nowadays, and some of them just demons. You mess around, lock hold to a damn scorpion, and take that, try to give it back. You can't. The Lord said, "What? Be wise as serpents, harmless as doves." Man, just chill in this society. We own nothing here. So the elders clearly saying that we're not telling people to go out there and do that. We never have. And you're like, yes, you did. You said it right here. Demons, bro, just wicked, man. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. So we're here to do things according to edification. That's what the elders were doing. They were edifying. Somebody asked you a question, yeah, in the past, yes, that's in the Bible. I, he was answering it because the question that Polite asked, Polite was in disagreement with the Most High. He was saying, "You serve this type of God," and the battle that was going back and forth is we were saying, "Well, you Polite, you serve these idols, and look what they written about them. Our God is a righteous power. His ways are not our ways. He set up a governance amongst our people, and within that government, we had laws in place for everything, even RAPE. It's that simple. No, it ain't. They said they're gonna do it. You can do it in this society. Look, weirdos, man, weirdos, bro. I'm telling you, you know. Um, yeah, there you go. This is what they are. They ain't weird. This is what it is right here. 2 Corinthians 13:5. 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves. So they gotta examine yourself, bro. You out here pointing at the elders in your emotions, acting like y'all not. Examine yourselves, man. Like Alizar was trying to tell you, Deacon, why you're not coming out talking about how loyal, disloyal you allegedly were with him. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith, man, because you going off. You're lying, and that's not faithful. That's not showing faithfulness to Yahweh Shai to come out here and lie on the elders. Well, he said it. No, but it don't matter what he said. It matters his intentions, his actions. He's sitting here telling you that's not what I meant. I explained it to this damn demon named Polite, who was actually literally out here graping people, women, little girls, maybe even boys. Who knows? Right at the freak offs, and they had to answer that. They didn't have to, but they decided to answer that question. And Polite was asking. His name is like Serpent or some shit, so he was asking snakish like questions on camera to get it there. While Sinetta Lawatazar, I call him Lawatazar, the scoffer, he recorded it, and they used that footage. Do you believe you can grape a woman? Elders like, yes, in the ancient times you could. And in the kingdom, the wives are going to be given out younger. You ain't got to wait till you're 21. That's a fact, according to the Creator. He made it. He made it that way physically for a female when they go through their cycle. All right. So in the kingdom, the wives going to be given away younger. This is a fact. Oh, so you saying you want a little girl? You R. Kelly now? No, a lot of us wasn't brought up that way. Say you gotta go around in circles, bro. That's how you know somebody being a demon. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Hakah. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shai is in you? Yahweh Shai wouldn't lie on them like that. He wasn't a liar. So you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shai within y'all, Hakah and Hasad. It says what? Except ye be reprobates. That's what they are. All right, they're reprobates. What's reprobate? Let's see. Fake silver, phonies. All right. I don't care what crowd follows you, man. They're most likely all phonies as well. It says not standing the test, man. You're being tested right now, and you're gonna be what? Rejected. The Lord's not dealing with you. Castaways, not approved. That which does not prove itself such as it ought to. Damn. It said a man of the Lord must be kind and not a liar. They're not proving that they're men of the Lord. Unfit for the kingdom. All right, worthless. Oh shit. All right, so rejected. So now, so you see that? And the elder Pastahara, his whole focus is what? Prophesy, prophesy, prophesy. Their whole camp was started from the elders, Sicarri. When he left that camp, I don't know if he was in San Diego or LA. I can't remember, but I remember seeing him out there. And I remember one time the leader of the camp was telling him to calm down. One brother, I forgot his name too. He teach by himself now. He got a bald head too. I seen him last week. But anyway, dude's tripping. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping out there, y'all. Real. All right. So Jeremiah, let's get Jeremiah 6:30. But I remember the video where Alazar wouldn't listen to the head of the camp. They know I'm not lying. The head of the camp was trying to calm him down, and Alazar was snapping on somebody, one of the scoffers, and he wouldn't calm down. He rebelled beyond the governance of the camp, and he wouldn't calm down. He was being tested, and that's when he became gorilla. All right, Jeremiah 6:30. It says here, reprobate silver shall men call them, because Yahweh hath rejected them, man. Basically, fakes and phonies. So we're calling them reprobate because we know that the Lord rejected them. Dealing with what? Spirit of truth, the spirit of humility, meekness, honesty, truth. Not lying. This dude lying, bearing false witness. All right, to despise, So yeah, a vile person, man, vile, loathsome person. Somebody make somebody empty a whole clip on your friend because they hate you so much. You so vile. This is out of the words of Sicarri Alazar's mouth. He said, "Yo, um, in this video here is when he said it. You gotta be a vile individual, boy. Correct. And he is gonna judge you on the doctrine too, but not just the brotherliness, but also the doctrine. All right. See, that's why I want to mess with his video. This guy here, you making money off the truth too, man. Got all these damn tags in your video and commercials. Think you slick. Lord gonna get him too. Prince of Power, calling the Lord all kind of different names. You play this guy's video at the beginning. He like some call him Yeshua, some call him this, some call him. What's his name, bro? It don't matter what his name is. You gonna get judged, destroyed too. All right. So if you don't repent. All right. So where is that? Let me get this real quick. Let me get a couple more. Mm, damn, man, this something, man. Second Peter's uh 2, and let's go to wow. Yeah, let's go to 9. This is Second Peter 2:9. Yahweh knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation. So the Lord gonna deliver the elders out of this, just like He delivered them before, out of trials that are made to try you. All right, and to reserve the unjust, the reprobates, until the day of judgment to be punished. Right. You ain't gonna get away with what you're doing. You're being reserved until the day of judgment so you can get punishment, beaten with many stripes. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lusts of uncleanness, man. That's unclean what you're doing. Lying, going after the money. You can have money, but I prefer to get it outside of this truth, you know, so that the doctrine be not hindered. And despise government. So they despise government, bro. Disloyal. Despise government. But Deacon wanna govern over people. He wanna be the high priest over people, but he despises governance himself. Rebelled against Alazar. Presumptuous are they, self-willed, calling themselves Genesis now, right? Self-willed, man. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. They're not afraid to speak evil of the elders. All right, coming out lying. Now, that's a fact. Yeah, you can speak on it, but you still should do that with a little humility because of the doctrine. But they're speaking evil of the dignity. They're lying on the elders, calling them grapists, bro. That's so carnal. Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not a railing accusation against them before Yahweh. So even the angels watching, they see our downfalls, you know, and they don't even bring a railing accusation. They just do their job. All right. But these, as natural brute beasts, carnal as hell, being carnal, made to be taken and destroyed. See, they're gonna be taken and destroyed. They speak evil of the things that they understand not. Just because they don't understand that scripture, they speak evil of the elders and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So you ain't gonna get away with it. That's what Paul was saying. Peter was saying, and y'all speak evil of Paul. I think they spoke evil of John. They spoke evil of Yahushua too, saying you're not supposed to worship Yahushua. All right. So they speak evil of dignities, man. This is part of their MO, talking shit about dignitaries. All right. What's a dignity? Let's get that. Self willed, man. Surfing like he tubular. That was one of his bars. Man, that joint was trizash. All right. So what was the word we was looking up? Dignitaries, meaning glorious, honor, praise, dignities. All right. So um the ones you're supposed to be giving double honors to, instead they're trying to disgrace them. You're supposed to be giving double honor to the elders that rule well, man. Instead, you up here lying on them, discrediting them, speaking evil of them. You're gonna pay for that. All right. So it says, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness. That's what they were gonna receive. The reward of unrighteousness. As they that counted pleasure to riot in the daytime. They Passover, they had strippers at the Passover. Spots they are and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you, man. All right. So they sporting themselves now with their own deceivings. Got my Genesis hat. I got this. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and look. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. Look how petty they are. Petty, man. Watch this. Hold up. Look at Petty Murphy right here. Hassad. Look. Look at this dude. He had to go get his hat. He's like, yeah, let's play the video. Look at him. He's stuck on this video, bro. You on that video. Sheesh. And then he had to go get his new hat. Look, let me show you what kind of hat you need. You don't need that hat. You need this hat right here. This is what hat you need right here, man. Where is that? I remember we was little. Yeah. There you go. That's what you need. The damn dunce hat. This what you need right here. This the hat y'all need to wear. That one right there. The dunce hat. The dunce hat. You see that? Share this tab. Look at that. They need this damn dunce hat right here. You get in trouble in class when you was little in the 80s. You had to wear that damn hat. Well, really in the 70s. But they were speaking about it around the time I was born in the 80s. The dunce hat. That's what kind of hat they need. Not no crown. All right. So let me get this precept real quick. Petty, right? Petty Murphy. We gonna wear our hats, man. You know what? I'm gonna wear my hat for this too. Right? Speaking evil of dignities. Well, what does the scripture say? This is Romans 13 and 8. Romans 13 and 8. Is it 13 and 8? Um, let's go to there you go, verse 10. Let's go to 10. It says, "Love worketh no ill to his neighbor." See that? So you don't love your brothers, man. That way you try to call them a black colt, so you could take them out of that frame of being brothers, because you know how you would have to treat them as brothers. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, man. All right. If you love the Lord, you're supposed to love your people. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Right. Now, I might lie on the Edomite at work and get their ass in trouble, but I ain't gonna lie on my brothers, blood brothers or spiritual brothers. Oh, especially to get name and fame from it. Yeah, love worketh no ill towards his brother, bro. But these are things that the Lord hates. Let's get this Proverbs 6 and 16. It says here, these six things doeth the Lord hate, man. He hates this shit. Yea, seven are an abomination unto him. He hates a proud look, and this dude definitely proud as hell. Look at him giggling. Look at his nigga. Look at him giggling. We're gonna wear our hats, Deacon. Look, giggling. Proud ass look, right? The Lord hates a proud look. And also it says what? Uh, Um, a lying tongue, man. No respect of persons, bro. The Lord hates you if you lying. And are you lying? You saying that they want to go out and do what? They want to take little girls. I don't care what they said in this video. This shit don't matter because these questions were asked in a vindictive way and trying to trap the elders on video. They're gonna cut the video up and spin it how they want to spin it for Polite's agenda that y'all getting paid off of, that Sicarri got paid off of, that vocab Dr. Edom got paid off of. Y'all all built your foundation off of lying on this video right here. Isn't it amazing that all y'all shit started at this time? Am I lying? I remember. All right. So a lying tongue and hands that shed innocent blood, man. This is kind of like shedding innocent blood, just spiritually. All right. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Hey, what if? What if? So if you had a brother that went into a club and he saw a little girl and he wouldn't get caught. Yeah, devising all this wicked. No, we ain't dealing with your scenarios. We should stop it right there. All right. The Lord hates what? Feet that be swift and running to mischief. Hasad. You swift to follow behind. Sicarri, you swift to follow behind Hakah. The Lord hates this as well. A false witness that speaks lies, buddy. And it's clearly a lie unless somebody's damn slow. You know, you got these slow bellies out here. Jarheads. Meet GMS, the black cult that wants to take little girls. Ooh, putting fear in people. Don't follow them. Come join us. It's crazy, man. Boom. Answer that. He ain't gonna answer it. He ain't gonna answer it. Now, a lot of you out there won't answer it because y'all know what y'all doing in that damn mirror, mutilating yourself, barely ripping your damn skin with them razors. That's this guy. That's right. All right, look at him. He happy he got his little baseball cap now. So the Lord hates a false witness that speaks lies. He that soweth discord among brethren, bro. That's what you're doing. You're sowing discord. Damn, that's what they're doing. They're sowing discord amongst brethren. Hey, brother, can you? We just need 25% of y'all to leave. Discord, man. Separation, confusion amongst brethren, man. Hey, we need 25% of y'all to just please come and join us. If you don't want to be part of the RAP crew, lying. My son, keep the father's commandment. What's in the commandment? I read it earlier. Thou shalt not bear false witness, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thy heart, and tie them about thy neck. It's deep, man. They ignoring that completely. Like, bro, they not worried about bearing false witness when the elders are clearly saying that's not what they meant. Somebody asked me in the Bible, does it say that in the past? Yes. Is that going to happen in the future? No, you're not going to need to because the women are all going to come to us. Are you going to have younger women? Yes, that's going to happen in the kingdom. Under Esau's laws, they some damn pedos. They have their trafficking and all kind of shit going on in this place. Anyway, all right. So let me just end it with this, man, because I got a bunch of scriptures I want to get. Might have to be a part two. Exodus 23, and I'm gonna check the comment board in a section too if y'all watching. All right, Exodus 23 and 1. So he said, what? Follow the laws, right? Sun dry laws. All right. I'm gonna get that real quick. I think many times, right? Many laws. I think that's what sun dry means. All right. It says an indeterminate number of laws. All right. So let's go back. It says Exodus 23 and 1, thou shalt not raise a false report. This is a false report right here, bro. You got it titled as your video. Meet GMS, black cult. They're not a black cult. That's a lie. They're not black. That's a lie. Cultish, yeah. Cult is just a group of people that agree on something, you know. Uh, but no, black, no. And that wants to take little girls. You know how scary that sound, bro. You wicked. Oh my goodness, man. Look at this dude, man. How can you sleep at night lying like that? And then look up to the sky praying for the Lord to love you. It's madness, man. All right. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Hasad. All right. Stop. Not saying you all in the clear, but you seem to join up with them. Before Deacon, before Alazar, you don't seem to talk against the elders like that. But now, whenever they're on screen, you just be like, yeah, let me put my hat on. Let's get it. Who we lying on today? Thou shalt not bear false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Now, what did Hakkar say in the beginning of the video? Now, I'm just putting it out there. The elders did not say they're telling people to go do it. But why would you name your video that? Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in the cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Come on, man. All right. So let me get one more. First Peter 3. First Peter 3 and 10. Right. Yeah, First Peter 3 and 10. It says, for he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil. So refrain your tongue from lying. Think about it. Like, damn, did they really say that? No, they didn't. So why am I putting it out there? Oh shit. Damn, devil got my tongue. Fuck. Hey, I apologize, y'all. I was wrong. I get it. I get it, elders. You're not saying that. You know, it's like, damn, bro, where y'all's dignity at, man? First Peter 3 and 10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. That's the whole goal for you to not be down here speaking lies, man. All right. Remember, look at the examples. Polite. Look at Charleston White. The Lord said, judgment shall begin at his house. That's why you got vocab out here, just Dr. Edom still untouched. But Jake, oh hell no, you bugging. Lying on the elders, you're gonna get judged. Watch. All right. Let him eschew evil, so push away the wicked shit stuff and lies, and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it. How you seek peace from the Lord? Telling the truth, seeking Yahweh Shai, seeking peace amongst your brothers as well. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. So when you praying, you like ha 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 ha, yeah, put a hat on, yeah, they lying and yeah, they getting ravens. But then you go pray to the Lord, Father. Like, come on, man. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. That's why the Lord said he hates liars. Scary, man. And who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good? All right. So can nobody harm you? They can lie all they want on the elders and the Akim, but it ain't gonna cause them no harm. It ain't gonna cause their doctrine no harm. Only thing it's gonna do is filter out the undesirables. That's it. But and if you seek, you suffer for righteousness' sake. Ooh, by telling the truth about the Bible, saying, "Yo, it's in the Bible, no emotions involved." I'm gonna just tell you straight, raw facts. You take it how you want. And if you suffer for that, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, man. Trying to get out there and put it out in Esau's world. These guys are rapists. They want to take little girls. What do you think gonna come with that? It's a big backlash that could come behind that, you know. But be not afraid of that terror, neither be troubled, but sanctify Yahweh in your hearts, and be ready always to give answer to every man, even polite wicked ass, that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. All right, so you're gonna fear the Lord and you're gonna tell the truth. If somebody walk up to Hakah and all them and they read that scripture about grape, I wonder what they got to say about it. You're gonna tell the truth? I would tell the truth. Like, yo, look, in the history, yes, it was in there. We had laws in place for everything, even that. All right, how to deal with it if it happened. Having a good conscience that whereas they speak evil of you as evildoers, lying on you, calling you grapists, the elders, right, lying on the elders, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Yahweh Shai. They're gonna be ashamed for their false accusations against the good conversation of the elders that they were having with the wicked polite, who showed himself not to be so polite at all. His politeness was a deception. For it is better if the will of Yahweh be so that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing. All right. And these things have to be manifest so it can be shown who are the unrighteous and who are the righteous. They got to be manifested. For Yahushua also have once suffered for sins, right? All the allegations. They were making allegations against Yahushua, twisting his words up. He said, I'm the son of God. Oh, we think he God. Oh, we think he what? We think the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to Yahweh, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the spirit. All right. So yeah, man, this is pure um folly. All right. Nothing but folly, man. This guy from the seminary art school, super thug, called Genesis. Bro, trash. Did he say that on here? Do you? Do you? Do you, Deacon? Do you? Do you put a do you put a Gillette to your scalp, or does the barber do it? You're not supposed to wear a hat on your head when you're teaching. Paul spoke about it. They just don't understand that scripture. Period. That Elder GMS did not say go out and deal with 12-year-olds. Bearing false witness, bro. Look at him, folly, giggling, laughing. A man's laughter show of his gait. Now they're a black friends group. Hmm. Okay, look. See, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Marketing. This is a ploy. This is a ploy to get that money, man. He need money. He had all that money when he was with Sicarri. Now he got to find another way to get them numbers up, get that money. I knew it. I knew he did it on this one. Look at it. Corny. Yo, that was corny. That was corny. Yo, let me hear it one more time, bro. This is the real you, man. Dry, dry. I'm done. Let me go to comment board just in case, man. Golly, yeah, golly, boy. Hey, Shalom, the car. Shalom. All right, Ephesians in the car put up here. Uh, the car put up here. Where is it at? He put you can go to his page, Conduit of Yasha Allah, Lions Den. All right. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Supercut. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, man. Hassad, Hakah, Alazar, lying on the elders. That's corrupt communication. All right. Um, but that which is good to the use of edifying. That's what Paul was saying. Rather that ye edify, you know, that it may minister grace unto the hearers, man. And what he's doing, what they're speaking on is not ministering grace to the hearers. They're ministering lies and deception to the hearers. All right. So with that, I'm gonna end it and move on to the next one. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.